There's so much talent in this school district, and frankly, I think the best is yet to come for Alamo Heights. Well, I was actually born in Abilene, Texas, and lived there a short while. We lived in Mertzen, Texas, where my dad was a minister, and then we lived in Kingsville for 5 years, so about the age of 2 to 7, and then we moved to San Marcos, and I went 1st through 12th grade in San Marcos, then went to the University of Texas, and then went into the teaching profession. I'll tell you, my time in San Marcos was a big time in my life because I had so many really neat teachers and I had so many great experiences. Yeah, I wasn't going to be a teacher. In fact, I said I'd never be a teacher. But I think in the back of my mind, I always wondered about it because I had worked with kids and it just made me exceptionally happy. I was going to go to law school. I worked for a law firm when I was in college, and my roommate one night is the one that convinced me that I needed to change direction. It was literally the night before, I had to sign the paperwork for law school. When I graduated from UT, I went and taught at Southwest High School. It was a great experience for me. It was very challenging. I learned a lot about leadership. And then when I left Southwest High School, I went to Round Rock. Paige and I got married, and I got a job in Round Rock at McNeil High School. Was encouraged to go into administration, and so I started working on my master's degree at Texas State University. And when I was at Texas State, I had some great professors there, one of whom was married to the assistant superintendent in New Braunfels. And he told me I needed to go interview for an assistant principal opening in New Braunfels. I was 26 years old, and I went over there, and I got hired as an assistant principal. I did that for 2 years, and then I was a principal for 3 years at a Title I campus in New Braunfels, Carl Schurz Elementary. I started working on my doctorate around that time. At Texas A&M University, which is hard for a Longhorn to admit. And that was around the time I came to Alamo Heights ISD. And then in 2004, I got my doctorate at A&M. The neat thing about my job is every day is so different. But I think when you're a superintendent, there's so many moving parts going on. And part of it is you have to surround yourself with really good, talented, strong people who are very committed to the work, and part of your job is to make sure everybody understands the overall vision and purpose of what we're doing. But you have to trust in the people you have to do the work that's there. So for me, it's all about relationships. And I've had so much support and people who have trusted me. You know, I think about Emma. Emma and I met when I was 26 and I was an assistant principal. And what does that mean? You know, that's half my life I've known her. Our principals, all of our staff at central office, you know, but then our teachers, community members. I'm going to miss everybody here in a big way. I really am. But I also know really great things will happen because of those relationships that people have that are here already, and the vision and the direction that we're already going. And that wasn't from me, that was from everybody in this community. And many of those relationships, I hope all of those, I'm able to sustain over the years. And I'm in Austin, so for my own family, I have a tremendous amount of gratitude for our teachers and staff who've worked with them. I remember taking Hannah to kindergarten to Dinah Rogers' class. See my kids hold hands when they go to Cambridge Elementary. What this school district has done for my kids is, but they got to be a part of a community and part of a schooling experience that I think is very powerful and will help to guide them for the rest of their lives. Molly was 6 months old when I came to work here in Alamo Heights. She'll be graduating. She's gone from kindergarten through 12th grade. And before kindergarten, she was up here with Paige when Paige was volunteering in the classroom.
Molly and Brown.
And so I think I'll be looking back at this as being very honored to have been a part of that journey. Very thankful for all of the friendships and relationships along the way. I just look back at the last 18 years with a tremendous amount of gratitude.